Speaking with Coach Mike Denney here at the D2 Championships here in Pueblo. First year with your new program. As the season's wrapping up, what are your impressions of the new opportunity and the new challenge for you?
Well, guys, they've embraced us at Maryville. And after what happened to us, we didn't feel very valued at the other place. But,
right.
So they opened their arms, and we want to do well for them. We really want to try to build another fire there. And then, of course, getting Keenan Hagerty in the finals was, any way we can kind of represent Maryville University. And of course, I have to say I'm really proud of two of our former wrestlers who are, Mark Bauer of UNK, who's
right.
a couple of our wrestlers off of last year's team. Steve Costanzo, St. Cloud, who's got a couple wrestlers off our last year's team.
Right.
They're tied, and they both wrestled on the same team for us, and so I'm real proud of those guys. They're going for the national championship. They're doing a great job with their programs. And what we're trying to do is just, we're trying to start another fire at Maryville University, and the Saints. And our Vice President Jeff Miller is here tonight. And he's supported us all the way through, and so we feel blessed just to have the opportunity.
Yeah, and how's that community? I mean, was it nice for you and your family, and for the athletes that went there?
It was tough on us. I'm not gonna, it was tough on us. We sold our house we lived in for 37 years. We had to say, I think it was tougher on my wife. She had to say goodbye to everything, up there, and our church, and all those things. But you know what? They've embraced us, and that's our home now. Fortunately, we were able to bring some of the, 8 of the wrestlers from there. But we have actually wrestlers off of last year's team starting at 6 different universities. So
you'd have had a pretty good squad if those guys were still together.
We had a really good squad.
I'm talking to a lot of those athletes, and they keep talking that they've kept good in touch with you, even though they're at different colleges, and they feel blessed about the opportunity they had with you, and now with their new places as well.
Well, yeah, I'm proud of them. They had to start things over, and that's not easy, but I'm proud of the character they've showed through all this, and we're just trying to get it going again.
Now, Keenan making the finals, he didn't place as high in the qualifier as you might think for a finalist, and he's been hurt and just coming back. What was the key for him to put all those 3 matches together?
Well, I'll have to tell you, this is kind of a miraculous thing. 7 days ago, this morning, he had knee surgery. He had a piece of cartilage that was lodged in his joint. His leg was locked. Took out an 1 by ½ inch piece of cartilage. We had one other wrestler that kind of went through this same thing. His name was Ryan Kaufman. When I told him about this,
fairly well-known name from your program.
10 days after his surgery, won the national championship.
Okay.
So Keenan's trying to set the record for 7 days after the surgery, win the national championship.
He's quite a competitor. Obviously he's from a wrestling family, but
gosh, Mike is right here referee, and we're really proud of him. We had some of our recruits stick with us through this whole thing. They could have went somewhere else.
Exactly.
And Keenan was one that I said, Keenan, please hang with us, and he did. And he's in the finals of the national tournament for Maryville University. So.
Now this week on film is going to come out about the last days of UNO. JD Oliva, who does some other wrestling stuff. Have you seen it? Is this something?
I've seen just trailers, and honestly, it's gripping for us,
Sure.
It's a gripping thing, and we're actually going to have a showing March 26th in Omaha.
Wow.
At Anthony's Steakhouse there at 6:30 in the evening, and try to just bring a bunch of people to see it. And they're having a showing Wednesday. I don't know if you knew that, this coming Wednesday.
Right, it's going to be live on the internet.
Live on the internet.
Well, I was curious because I know you would have had to cooperate with him when that was going on, so you have a little bit invested in that.
They've been down to one of our duels. They followed us through the Regents meetings and all the stuff that happened to us. I just take my hat off to them, that we thank them, and I think they're going to do a great job with it.
Now, Division II tournament, you've been here so many times. With a different team, though, is it still the same experience for you? Your peer coaches are the same, and
33 years. This is my 33rd, Division II national tournament. This is our 3rd time here. it's been a great tournament, great crowds. I think, honestly, I felt privileged to be part of it. We had 3 guys in it, and, Matt Baker, Tyrell Galloway, another true freshman, and Matt was an All-American for us last year and had just had a kind of a devastating kind of loss last night to put
Sure.
in the tournament. That was tough. That was kind of ripped my heart out last night.
Sure.
He followed us down here, down to Maryville, and he's been a leader for us. And but that's become sometimes part of the game. So he's got a year left. We only had 1 senior this year, and so
yeah, you got a lot coming in next year. Do you look like you're going to have an improved program next year?
I think so. I think we're excited about it. We've got some good young talent. We just got to develop it.
Well, hey, good luck tonight in the finals, and it's always a pleasure to be able to speak with you, Coach. And again, we're getting the word out about your program. It's something the wrestling community is proud about.
Thank you. I appreciate that. We're actually kind of humbled, my wife and I, by the support. It's been tremendous, and so we just felt called to do it. We feel called to do this, so here we are.
Outstanding. Thanks, Coach.